everyone. I am Sakshi from the Media and Public Relations Committee of IIM Raipur. We are honoured to have with us today Ms. Juveri Mukherjee, who is the Global HR at Aurionpro Solutions Limited. Ma'am, we are very happy to welcome you to IIM Raipur's Shaktirath 2026.
Thank you so much. I am very glad to be here. Excited to meet all the young talent, in this campus.
Yes, ma'am. So shall we begin with the
Yes, please.
So ma'am, my first question is, your journey in human resources has led you to a global leadership role at Aurionpro. So what inspired you to pursue HR as a career, and what key moments shaped your leadership journey?
It's a very interesting question. Today when I look back and join the dots of my experience, I realized that I didn't choose HR when I was doing my MBA. I think HR chose me. Okay, I randomly did HR and then I realized that is where my heart is, because as a person I love being in company of people. I like to kind of articulate what is right, what is wrong. I many a times talk to my my cohort or people around me to tell that this is how it should be. So when actually I joined HR, I felt that this is the right place for me, mostly because HR is a department which shapes the organization culture and how employees grow. So I think today when I look back, I'm happy I joined HR. Coming back to the key moments which shaped my journey was, firstly, I think when I got married, I kind of shifted my base to kind of London, and then struggling to find a job, then getting a job, and then being the first Asian to work in the HR team. I think that was a beautiful journey which made me see the paradigms that I had to kind of work on myself. That was a very important journey for me. The second important was when I took a career break post my maternity, and I joined back and I joined a startup. I think that was a beautiful journey which made me grow up to the HR leadership role. So I think these are the two important moments of my life in my career.
That's wonderful. As global head of HR, how do you ensure that an organization maintains a strong culture while scaling across the teams, geographies and functions?
Well, scaling up is a beautiful journey for any organization, but again, when you have to discuss about maintaining the culture, the DNA of the organization, it is important that the key leaders in the organization spend time to define what is the culture that they want to retain, what is the DNA of the organization. That is very important. Once you define it, then you communicate it. You communicate and you communicate. That is very important. And there is something called the PDCA cycle, where I don't know whether you are aware, it's called plan, do, check, act. So you basically plan your communication strategy, you do it, you check what is going right, and then you again do it. So you have to ensure that your leadership is aligned, your first time managers are aligned, and you incorporate it in various channels when you have the new employees joining the organization. That is how take it for the town hall, take it for any kind of CEO meetings that are happening. The culture should be defined well and communicated well. That is how you generally retain it.
Very well said. So my last question would be, what advice would you give to MBA students to build stronger executive presence and leadership communication early in their careers?
Well, first of all, I would tell all the young MBA pass outs to kind of enjoy life. Okay, that is very important. You have worked very hard, to come to a place where you are today. So pause, enjoy that phase and work hard. First of all, if there are things that you want to understand how to build strong executive presence, first is know your audience. So if you are kind of presenting anything, know your audience well and what they are looking from you. That is one. Secondly is like know your stuff well. I mean, you should be knowing your things very well, so that if there is any question that is asked, you can reply with options, with solutions. Okay. The third one is find a mentor who will guide you, who will kind of help you. the last two, one, again, I would, another point is like rehearse. You have learnt in MBA, elevator pitch, all those things you learn, right? So rehearse in front of the mirror as much as you can so that you get the confidence. And lastly, again, I will tell that nothing happen in haste, okay? Every good things take time to come. So if you want to build a strong executive presence, give yourself time, be kind to yourself. You will make a couple of mistakes here and there, you will learn. Take it as an opportunity to sharpen your skills next time. So I think those are some of the things I would say.
That is really great advice, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at IIM Raipur today, ma'am. Your insights and experiences have been really invaluable, and we are truly honored to have had the opportunity to learn from you.
Thank
We
you
look
so
forward to seeing you again in the future.
Thank you so much.